Be me, regular office guy, just trying to survive meetings. There's a coworker, Jocelyn. And here's the weird thing. She's not shy. In meetings, she speaks clearly. She cracks jokes, disagrees with managers without shaking. At company events, she walks up to strangers and talks like they've been friends for years. Then she sees me, and Jocelyn suddenly forgets how to be a person. Starts small, she walks past my desk, glances at me, then speeds up. One morning, I try being normal. Hey, Jocelyn. She stops so hard, she almost drops her phone. Hi, she squeaks, then leaves. She basically flees, stare after her like I'm waiting for someone to explain the prank. No one explains anything. Later, I see her in the break room, laughing with two coworkers, leaning on the counter, completely relaxed. I walk in. Her laughter dies mid-breath. Her posture changes. Eyes go wide. She grabs her mug, mumbles something like, "I should go," and exits the scene. Coworker blinks and looks at me. "Dude," he says quietly, "what did you do to her?" I stare at the doorway she escaped through. "I literally said hi," I whisper. And yet she reacted like I proposed marriage. Spend the next week collecting proof, because surely this is in my head. Exhibit A. Jocelyn is smooth with everyone else. Exhibit B. Jocelyn becomes a nervous glitch around me. She answers other people's Slack messages in 2 minutes. Mine, 45. And when she replies, it's always like, "Jocelyn, yes. Sorry. Yes, sorry. Not sorry. Yes." Meanwhile, in team chat, she writes full coherent paragraphs. One afternoon, I try a basic friendly move. Walk up to her desk. "Hey, do you know where the updated file is?" She blinks rapidly like her brain is buffering. "The file," she repeats. "Yes, file. I know file." I wait. She points at her monitor. "It's in the place." "The place?" I ask gently. She nods hard. "The place." I stare. "Which place?" She swallows. "The shared drive. I'm so sorry." I smile. "It's okay." Her eyes widen. "You're not mad?" I blink. "Why would I be mad?" She opens her mouth, closes it, nods, turns back to her screen so fast her chair squeaks. I walk away in a fog, and behind me, someone whispers, "She has a crush on you." I spin around. "No." Coworker smirks. "Yes." I refuse to accept it. The universe decides we need clarity. Manager assigns Jocelyn and me to work together on a report. "Jocelyn's great with the numbers," he says. "Anon, you're good at the narrative. Pair up." Jocelyn looks like she just got asked to walk into the ocean fully clothed. We end up in a tiny conference room. One laptop, one deadline. First 5 minutes are brutal. Jocelyn sits stiffly, hands folded like a hostage. I keep it gentle. "So, we can just do the work." She nods so hard. "Work, yes, work, great." Then we actually start. And something weirdly magical happens. Once we're talking about the spreadsheet, she relaxes, she gets sharp, fast, focused, brilliant. Points out patterns I didn't see, corrects my assumptions, speaks with confidence like the Jocelyn everyone else gets. I stare at her, impressed. She catches me staring and freezes. "What?" "I didn't realize you were this good," I say honestly. Her face goes pink. "I'm normal." "You're not normal," I say. "You're scary competent." She makes a noise that's half laugh, half panic, then blurts, "I'm not scared of you." I blink. "I didn't say you were." Her eyes go wide, face goes redder, stares at the table. "I meant," she starts. Then her soul leaves her body. She grabs her water bottle, stands up, and announces way too loudly, "I have to go email someone," and exits. I sit there alone staring at the wall. After that, she avoids me for 2 days. Not aggressively, coffee breaks when I'm not there, long way around the office. Then on Wednesday, I find something on my desk. For the report, page numbers fixed. Also, sorry. Attached is a neatly corrected draft of my section. I stare at it. It's perfect. She caught mistakes I didn't even know existed. I take the pages and walk over to her desk. "Jocelyn," I say softly. She looks up like a deer hearing a twig snap, eyes huge. I hold up the pages. "Thank you." She swallows. "You're welcome." I smile. "You didn't have to do that." Her gaze flicks away. "I wanted to." My chest does that warm thing. I lower my voice. Can I ask you something? She tenses. Okay. Why are you only shy around me? I ask carefully. Did I do something? She freezes so hard she could be a statue. Lips part slightly, then very quietly. No. I wait. She whispers, barely audible. It's the opposite. I blink. The opposite of what? Her cheeks go pink. Then she grabs her pen, stares at her screen, and says, I'm busy. I stare. Jocelyn, she whispers. Please don't make me talk. I nod. Okay. Walk away realizing. She's not scared of me. She's scared of what she feels around me. Office is full of bored people. New hire starts flirting with me, laughs at my jokes, touches my arm, asks me to help with tasks that are not hard. I don't think much of it, until I look up and see Jocelyn watching from her desk. Her face is calm, but her eyes are not. Later, I catch Jocelyn in the hallway. Hey, I say, she nods. Hi. Pause. Then she adds quickly, You're popular. I blink. What? She stares at a random poster. Nothing. I keep it gentle. Are you okay? Her voice goes tight. Why wouldn't I be? I don't know, I say. You seem different. She looks at me then, eyes bright like she's holding something back. Then quietly. It's fine. Because minutes later, Jocelyn walks into the break room, where the new hire is talking to me, sets a stack of papers between us, and in the calmest voice says, Anon needs those by end of day. New hire blinks. Oh. Jocelyn turns to me, cheeks pink, and says softly, Sorry, deadline. Then leaves. I stare after her. Because that wasn't shyness. That was territorial. And somehow, it was adorable. Decide to stop guessing. Catch Jocelyn near the elevator at the end of the week. Jocelyn, I say gently, can we talk for a minute? Her eyes widen. Now? Only if you want, I say. No pressure. She hesitates, then nods once. We walk outside near the parking lot. Quiet area, no coworkers. Jocelyn stands there with her arms crossed, nervous. I keep my voice soft. You act different around me. She flinches. Sorry. You don't have to apologize, I say. I just want to understand. She stares at the ground. I continue carefully. Did I do something wrong? She shakes her head fast. No, it's not you. It's me. I wait. Her voice comes out tiny. I overthink. I nod. Okay. She swallows hard. And you make me overthink more. My chest warms. Why? She squeezes her eyes shut, then blurts it fast. Because I like you, okay? I like you, and it makes my brain stupid. Silence. I stare at her. She opens one eye looking horrified. Please don't laugh. I smile softly. I'm not laughing. Her shoulders sag. Oh. I take a small step closer. I like you too, I say. She freezes. You do? She whispers. Yes, I say. And I'm going to make this easy. She blinks rapidly. How? I smile. Coffee, Saturday, just us. She looks at me for a long beat, then nods once, cheeks pink. Okay, she whispers. And my heart does a full victory lap. Dating Jocelyn is like learning a new language. She isn't loud about affection. She remembers I like a specific snack, and casually has it in her bag like it's nothing. Sends me a meme at exactly the time she knows I'll need a laugh. Touches my sleeve lightly when she wants me closer. In private, she's not shy. She's funny. She teases me for being too confident, then blushes when I tease her back. In public, she still gets shy sometimes, especially around coworkers, if someone walks by. She suddenly forgets where to put her hands. One evening after our third date, we stand outside her building. She looks up at me and whispers, I'm still nervous around you. I smile. Why? She sighs softly. Because you matter. My chest melts. I lean in slowly, giving her time. She meets me halfway, kisses soft. When we pull back, she hides her face for a second and mutters, This is embarrassing. I smile. It's cute. She peeks at me through her fingers. Don't say cute. I kiss her forehead. Okay, adorable. She groans, but she's smiling. We try to keep it quiet. Office figures it out anyway. Starts with little things. Jocelyn saving me a seat, Me bringing her coffee, us leaving at the same time, Jocelyn smiling at me. Marcus walks up to my desk one day and whispers, "So you and Jocelyn?" I blink. "What?" Marcus smirks. "Don't play dumb. She only blushes like that around you." I glance across the room. Jocelyn looks up, catches my eyes, immediately looks away, cheeks pink. Marcus nods like he just won a bet. Confirmed. I worry Jocelyn will panic. Then someone finally asks her directly, "Wait, are you two dating?" She pauses, looks at them calmly, and says, "Yes." Coworker blinks. "Oh, wow." Jocelyn adds, steady voice, "And I'd appreciate it if you didn't make it weird." Then walks away. I stare after her. Later in the elevator, I say softly, "That was brave." Her cheeks go pink. "I hate attention." I nod. "I know." She looks up at me, eyes soft. "But I don't want to hide you." My chest warms. I squeeze her hand gently. "I thought you were afraid of me," I murmur. She sighs, leaning closer. "I was afraid of liking you." I smile. "And now?" Her mouth softens into a small smile. "Now I'm just happy," she whispers. And for the first time. Jocelyn doesn't run away. She stays.